Hello everyone, today we're going to look at some cars that I bought because we need to do some work on one of them. So obviously it's a mess in here as you come to expect, but we've got to have a look at these cars. I think it's 3 of them altogether, I'm not sure which ones you've seen. This one is a 1994 Chevy Camaro. It's a 3.4 V6 and it's got a noisy rear axle, so we need to swap the rear axle, and I'll show you what we're going to put in it. So if we come around here, there's cars everywhere. We've got a 1995 Chevy Camaro. So I'm going to I need to move this BMW out of the way, pull that forward enough to get the back end jacked up and the rear axle out of it. Of course nothing has a battery on it, so I need to connect this battery to this car to be able to open the boot to then fit this battery to this car to start it and move it. Then I can take the battery off, put it in that car to move it. This one is a little more entertaining when you move it. I don't think the neighbours like this car much. I assume it will start. I bought it as a non-runner. It's not starting very easily, is it? It's in a bit of poor health, really. Nearly. I think I need to check a couple of bits. Americans, why do your cars bong so much? I think we might need to give it a bit of a hand. As you can hear, it's got no exhaust. That's all we need. So we've got the rear of the car on stands. I'm going to leave the jack locked up. It's on some slabs. Slabs are dug into the gravel as flat a base as I can. Some ropey looking brake lines on here. So the plan is unbolt the anti-roll bar links, take the wheels off, unbolt the bottom of the shocks, brake pipes. Is there 1 or 2? I think there's only 1. Unbolt the brake pipe, disconnect handbrake cables, one way or another, shocks, and drop it out. There should be a panhard bar, but that's been previously removed, not really sure why. So yeah, disconnect the speed sensor off it. So I'll start by taking the wheels off, I think. So I just want to check something. This car, it's an auto, it's in park. So what should happen, if I turn one of the wheels, the other one should spin the opposite way if it's an open diff. But I'm sure when I had it jacked up before, that didn't happen, so we'll see. Well, this is good news, isn't it? Oh, check the 2 wheels out. It won't turn, you know what that means. I've got to do the prop shaft as well, but yeah. So that's the rear end out. In doing this, the Camaro's getting a disc brake and LSD. That was some mission. Just drag the axle round to the front of the house, I'll show you. So the replacement axle's there, Camaro's there. Just got to do the same again, but this one has got a panhard bar to remove, so I shall get stuck in. So that's the rear end out of that one now. So I think that one came out a lot easier. And I think it's got a lot to do with the fact that that car's been on the road a lot more in the last 10 years than the other one. So get that one dragged underneath and put in now. I'm just going to compare the springs on the back.
I got the rear axle refitted, but I didn't film much of it. So I've got a bit more work to do on the car today. I've fitted some lowering springs on the back of the green car. I want to take the dampers off the red car to fit to the green car, and then I want to have a look at swapping some of the front suspension parts around, particularly steering rack. I've got a little bit of play in the steering rack, so that's going to be today, and hopefully I'll finish this video off. So let's see how we get on. Because next weekend is round 1 of Outlaw Street, which I'm racing the Camaro, so I need to get it driving nicely.
I didn't quite get this video finished, did I? So I've got the rear axle fitted in the car. I drove it around for a bit. Yeah, it was all good. All the noisy axle noises went. I've even been to Santa Pod and raced Outlaw Street round 1. Run a 17-1. It was nice to have not just doing one wheel peels. But I've actually took the axle back out of the car since and put it in the back in the red one. I'll show you the red one in the next video, but it's looking great and I'm trying to get it up and running. But I don't think you can see it. You might just see it at the bottom of the shot. This is the engine out of the green Camaro. So I set about changing the exhaust manifold gasket on this side, and the bolts were really stuck and seized. So yeah, I decided it best just take the engine out. And I've got a few other bits and pieces to do. I think there's a rear crank seal leaking and just needs a clean up and a tidy up really. So I'm going to cover that in the next video. So apologies for not finishing the reinstallation, the test driving and all of that in this video, but yeah, the axle's back out of the car again. So hang around, next time we'll be back on it and see what happens. In case you wondered what the Camaro's engine looked like, there it is. That was the blown part of the gasket. It's no good, is it? Dead awkward to get to when it was in the car. So now it's out of the car. Got this side off so far.